everybody, this is Bryan, and welcome to this week's action-packed edition of So You Want to Learn to Play the Cello.
Okay, so in today's lesson, we're going to be covering, once again, working out of Essential Elements for Strings, Cello Book 1. Today's lesson is page 22. And I'm not going to do as much talking this time as I did last time. I don't think you guys cared for that. But we do need to talk about a few things before we get into the playing, and that's things like rests and half notes. So last time we talked about, you know, eating a whole pie, getting sick, eighth notes, stuff like that. If we take a whole measure that has 4 beats in it, and we cut it into 4 parts, we can call each one of those a quarter note. So if that's a quarter note, that's a quarter note, that's a quarter note, that's a quarter note, we put it all together, and that equals 4 beats. So a half note is a half a pie, and that equals the same amount of time as 2 quarter notes. So a half note and 2 quarter notes is going to add up to 4 beats. And that might look something like this. There's a half note. Here's a quarter. And there's a quarter. And we would count this, counting to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we're keeping nice steady time, or tapping our foot, or whatever we do, or a clock is ticking in our head, that's what we're going to count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's move on. So now we have a thing called a half rest. So this is what a half note looks like, by the way. I guess we should just go back to this real quick. A half note looks like this. It's empty inside. The quarter notes are filled in on the inside. You've seen these before. So the half rest is this black square, and it sits on top of the line. Later on, we're going to see a whole rest, but for now, this is the one we have to worry about. It gets 2 beats, so it's the same as a half note. A half note means you play for 2 beats. A half rest means don't do anything for 2 beats. Take a rest. I like taking a rest. I know you know I like taking a rest. All right. So rhythm rap, I want to do this real fast today. I don't want to spend a bunch of time talking. Rhythm rap. Here we go. We're going to clap it out. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half note, half note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, rest, rest. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we play for 1, 2. We play for another 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. We play for 1, 2. Then we rest for 1, 2. And then we repeat. Let's do it again. Also, take a quick look at, we're going to start to pay attention to bow markings today. This box kind of thing looks like, yeah, I don't know what it looks like. A hat, I don't know. It's, this is a down bow. And this arrow sort of thing is an up bow. And that means that, you know, a down bow is when the bow is going this way. And an up bow is when the bow is going this way. So down is away from the frog toward the tip. And an up bow is from the tip to the frog. I don't know why they call it a frog. If anybody can tell me that, it doesn't sound like a frog. Or maybe yours does. Okay, so let's go one more time. Let's see, there's my foot tapping, and I'm going to clap the notes that we actually play. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, rest, repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, rest, rest. Excellent. All right, so today we're going to cover a couple things. We got At Pierrot's Door. Watch for the half notes. Make sure you take a nice long bow on those. The note should last for 2 beats. So don't make it last for 1 and rest for 1. Make sure it's ba, you know, but hopefully if you sing better than that. Hopefully it's a nice long bow. Do your repeat. This little mark here, we should talk about that real quick. Let me get you back in the camera. Okay, you guys in the camera, you can see it? So this little comma thing means change your bow. Let's see. So if I take my bow and I do a down bow, and this is an up bow going the other way, what what that little comma there means is pick up your bow and get back to the other side of it. So sometimes you're going to get to a place where you can take a rest and you have the time to, maybe you just did a big down bow on the last note and you got to the tip. Now you see the check mark, and that means pick up your bow off the strings, put it back down on the strings at the frog, and continue to play again. Maybe I'll show you how that goes in a minute.
Number 78, At Pierrot's Door. Don't forget the long bows. Don't forget the repeat. We're going to do this twice. 1, 2, ready, go. Two, rest, repeat. Excellent.
Okay, so let's just try to finish up all the talking. So half counts is your D scale descending, which we've done before. As a warm-up, we've done a D scale ascending and a D scale descending. Let's just say the names of the notes out loud. Make sure that we all can still do that. That's the high D, right? And then you remember that one. D is on a line. You got it. Okay. D, D, C sharp, C sharp, B, A, G, G, F sharp, E, D. Now let's do it one more time. D, D, C sharp, B, A, G, G, F sharp, E, D. And I know you guys know this. In fact, you know what? Let's just give you a stamp right now. There we go. We got penguins today. Ooh. Now let's try again. There we go. There's a better penguin. A little multicolor, but that's okay.
This is number 79, the half counts. So we're going to be counting the half notes out loud. Here we go. And this is just a D scale. We've done this before. Descending D scale with these rhythms. 79. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Very good. Let's do that one more time. Count those half notes out loud along with me. Here we go. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 1, 2. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Awesome. I think I deserve a stamp.
All right, Grandparents' Day. I hate this song. Ugh, okay. I don't even want to talk about it.
Okay, so this next one, number 80 in the book, is Grandparents' Day. And I know you all know this, because just like me, we sing it to our grandparents every Grandparents' Day every year, right? No, I've never heard of this song. If anyone knows what this, I've never heard this before, but we're going to play it and have a good time anyway. You ready? Grandparents' Day. Now make sure you're paying attention to down and up bows, eighth notes in the end of the first measure, and the half notes in the second measure. We're going to count some things out loud. Count along with me. When I say things out loud, try to do it along with me. Here we go, Grandparents' Day. Ready? Go. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Now, as usual, yeah, I went a little bit too fast. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to slow it down. Here we go. Grandparents' Day. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, two. One, two. One, two. One, two. And rest. Even on that last note, make sure that we give the grandparents a full 2 beats, okay?
Repeat signs we should talk about real quick. Anything that's in the yellow, read. You've seen this repeat sign before. This means go back to the beginning. Well, little did you know, there's another kind of repeat sign back at the beginning or close to the beginning that says only repeat to there. So in Michael Row the Boat Ashore, there's your reverse backwards repeat sign. When you get to this point, you're going to repeat not to the beginning, but only to there. So you only play inside where those dots are pointing on either side. Let's just take our pointer finger or whatever. There we go. And we're just going to point through and get through how this works. So we start the song. We go through. We go through. Second line. Take the first ending. Repeat to our other repeat sign. Follow through. Second line. Skip the first ending. Go to the second. And you're done. You can take a break. Go eat a sandwich. All right. One more time. Start at the beginning. We go through. We go through. First ending. Repeat. To this repeat. Go through. Go through. Skip the first ending. Play the second. Awesome. So the last thing I want to talk about in this song is something called a pickup measure. A pickup measure is notes that sort of start the song. They pick you up into what the song is going to be. So in this case, there's our 2-beat rest that starts the song. And then we have 2 notes that lead us to the beginning of the song, which is really here. And you'll hear this in Happy Birthday. Now, Happy Birthday is my favorite song. Come on, guys, sing Happy Birthday. Go ahead. Happy birthday to Bryan. Happy birthday. Oh, come on, you can do better. Let's try again. Happy birthday to... See how that happy leads to the birthday part? If you know the words to Michael Row the Boat Ashore, the words are, Michael row the boat ashore. Ooh, I'm not a very good singer, am I? Yeah, I'm going to stick to the cello. So this is Michael row the boat ashore. These 2 notes pick us up into the song. So when I count the beginning of the song, instead of counting to 4 we start, I'm going to count to 4. We're going to count the 2-beat rest, and then we're going to come in on beat 3 and 4. So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, rest. Michael row the... And you get the idea.
I'm going to count to 4 and then to 2, and we begin on beat 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. First ending. Second ending. Nice. Now, let's see if we can really cook on this. And let's go as fast as we can. Keep up. Play it the best you can. You can rewind and practice all of those. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. definitely getting a stamp for that.
So I'm not sure why Michael was rowing the boat ashore. I don't know. Maybe there was a sandwich over there or something. That's my guess. What do you say? Another stamp? I think you guys did pretty good. Another penguin from Michael Row the Boat Ashore. All right, now the last thing we're going to cover in this lesson, and trust me, this is the last thing. We're not doing this page today. That's enough of that. That's just too much work. I need to go take a nap. All right, so the Texas 2-string is something, it's a plucking exercise for your left hand. There is no bow, there is no right hand in this. I'll talk more about this when we get to the lesson on the cello.
Okay, so for this last part, this is number 82 in the book. It's called Texas 2-string, and this is an exercise for your pinkies. So in this modern world today, we don't actually use our pinkies all that much, and they've gotten shorter and punier, but we need them for making music. So we got to come up with some exercises that make them stronger, and sometimes it's actually things that you do on the cello that are pretty cool, where you need to do exactly the stuff that we're talking about today. So even, you know, like something like this. This is kind of some neat stuff. So this is much easier than that. It's basically just plucking with your pinky. And what you want to do is pull the string to the side. So you're not pulling up into the air like that or pulling your hand away. Your hand should stay just like it normally is when you're playing. It's just going to come to the side. See, nice and simple, nothing crazy. Okay, so Texas 2-string is just about going back and forth on these two strings and trying to play accurately and in time and getting the pinky to go to the right string. So we'll probably do this a couple times. The first measure is just 2 notes plucking on the A string. Don't, you know, look at this. And then we get to rest, which is my favorite part. I like the rests. All right, and then the second measure is just plucking on the D string. And you hear how I kind of plucked 2 strings there accidentally? You want to try not to do that. So see if you can pluck and let your pinky stop on the A string so it doesn't go flying off the cello and plucking too many strings. You want it to just hit the 1. So see how I do that? You can see I actually kind of pull on the string a little bit. As I come to the side, I'm really digging into that A string and stopping things. All right, so I'm going to actually leave the cello right like this so you can see everything. And we're going to play Texas 2-string. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, 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 rest. Now 3 A's. Rest, D, 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 rest, A, and D. Good. Did I do that right? You guys tell me if I did that right. All right, so let's do it one more time. I'll go back to how you're normally supposed to sit. So yeah, you know, you don't do anything crazy with the cello while you're doing this exercise. It should be in the same position that it's supposed to be when you're playing all the time. Feet on the floor. You put your feet on the floor. All right. I put the bow down. I don't need it. I'm just gonna lay my right hand on my knee here, and here we go from the beginning again. Number 82. Ready, go. Rest, 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 rest. Now 3, 2, 3, rest. 2, 3, rest. 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, shake it out. Good job. And then in no time, you'll be doing all that cool stuff. Okay, so now we get to the part where I want to have some fun playing songs that I liked. I can't say I liked Grandparents' Day at all. Did nothing for me. Michael rowed the boat ashore. I mean, you know, it was written about my brother rowing a boat. Michael Motorcycle, but that's another song. So now I want to play it and try to have some fun. Let's see what I come up with today. Let's see what you come up with today. Here we go. Right, so I did it like the way that we usually used to sing it. There's words to this song. It's Michael row the boat ashore, hallelujah. Michael row the boat ashore. So no one would ever sing, Michael row the boat ashore. Nobody does that. I hate that we write music this way. So the idea is the dots on the page are just like an idea of how it's supposed to go. And then you're supposed to kind of make it your own and make it sound like music. So I'm going to play it the way that I hear it in my head when I sing, which is Michael row the boat ashore. I like that better. I like my version better. What do you got? All right, everybody. Well, you did great. Nice work again. You all get a stamp. What do you say we go take a walk and enjoy some of this nice spring weather? Come on, Ripley, let's go. Show you guys what I'm working on outside. Here we go, Ripley. Come on, let's go. Okay, so if you guys get tired of practicing the cello and you want something else to do, come on over. I'm going to be moving all those rocks over there, over to that side of the yard today. So come on over. We got plenty of stuff to do. Or you know what you could do? You could go and practice the cello.